Hey guys, this is Shay again with another reading. I am doing the signs. I'm trying to finish up my signs. I'm down to 5. Yep, I just finished Gemini. So yeah, I am going to do another one. Who is up on the table, Lord? Who is next? Who is next? Again, too many. I guess I'll just pull from the top. Lord, I'm just gonna pull from the top. Let's see who we get. Sagittarius. That was on the top of this thing. So Sagittarius, you are up. You are a fire sign. Your sign talks about optimism, exploration, and freedom. You're all about that life. Alrighty. And then I'm going to use my karma cards. Alright. To get the story for the spread. I really like them. Let's see what we got. Planets. Alright, we got the North Node. Yep, to receive. You're destined to receive this, Sagittarius. And that's what Gemini got on their planet. Or, no. Yeah, planet. Signs for Sagittarius. Okay, I'm going to take the top one as always. We got Capricorn. All right. Capricorn. The other way. Now, Sagittarius, a couple of cards. This has been happening while I do these. And so I've been throwing that in the mix. So for your signs, we got Sagittarius, which is you. And then we got the sun. So I'm going to pull those cards out. So the North Node is destined to have. So this is something destined within you. Within this situation here. The Sun card talks about self-express and embody truth. There's some kind of truth. You're expressing that. You're all about that right now. Sagittarius, we already know your optimism, exploration, and freedom. That's funny because that sign card was supposed to, part of the planet card thing was supposed to be with the planets. So, all right. Capricorn, I'm going to pull that out real fast. I already did the Capricorn read a while back. So Capricorn talks about ambition, realism, and methodical steps. So there's some realistic planning here. I'm feeling cut and dry right now. Like, very physical, realistic. But there's a lot of planning you've got going on here. Sagittarius. Okay, and now we gotta do houses. What's the house? House for Sagittarius. No. That was on the top, so I'm taking that one. The 8th house. Okay, and then you got the 7th and the 3rd house. This 3rd house is really popular. Last 2 readings I've done. It's 3rd house. All right, so I'm gonna pull out the 3rd pull out the 8th, 7th, and 3rd. So we have that on the table. I'm in the wrong deck here, I think. Oh, it's right here. So the 3rd house talks about early learning, childhood relations. So could be a family dynamic within for Sagittarius, for some of you. The rational mind and communication. I feel like that communication card is really tied to the sun. Expressing that, that rationality. There's that, that logic thing I'm picking up here. So then we need to go to the 7th house because that popped up. So 7th house, okay, sorry, is profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. So not only is there family involved here, profound relationships, you know, that talks about family with me, but then there's also a dynamic here of relationships with romantic possibilities, or there's people in your realm that have romantic interests towards you. Yeah. I'm gonna see, you got 3. We know we need to get 8. The 8th house, which is on your card here, talks about, probably should pull that up for you. Transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. I kind of feel like I've done quite a few readings, but I feel like I've seen this with another sign. This came up in the same position. I just can't remember. Anyway, there's a familiarity I'm picking up here for you, Sagittarius. This isn't anything new, I feel. It's still there. Okay. Because you want to change something. I really feel like, Sagittarius, you want to change some dynamic. I feel like there's been a lot of karma. I think there's people around you facing fears. There's a legacy here that needs to be set. Yeah. A lot of relationship people in your life here. Picking up a lot of people. All right, so let's read the cards. Let's see what the groundwork is. Again, these cards break down to spiritual, mental, and physical. So spiritually right now, Spirit's saying have faith in your goals as a life or death issue. Who had this? This is like exactly the same thing. Is this Aquarius? I think it was an Aquarius read. This is trippy. You might be connected to an Aquarius, Sagittarius. Whoa. All right. Mentally, do not worry about the day-to-day reality of getting and using power. Whoa. Yeah, I think this is Aquarius. I did an Aquarius read like 11 days ago. This is the exact same thing. So you could, Sagittarius, be connected to a Capricorn within this relationship thing I'm picking up with you, with all your people that are around you here. I feel like it's like, don't worry about, I feel like you're trying to bring some truth here, like this embodiment of truth and how things are. I think you're too logical at this point. That this day-to-day reality of and getting and using power, like finding your power, like you're trying, or you are like a motivator for others. I feel like you are a very big support for your group of people here. You're like a counselor is what I'm picking up. Counselor. Maybe you are a counselor, Sagittarius. Yeah. So if you're a counselor, I mean, yeah, maybe some of you are internalizing some of the people that you're counseling. Could be. You're kind of concerned. Yeah. I mean, there's good to be concerned. Like, yeah, you want your clients or your people that you're helping to do well. It's a balance of power, getting and using power. With great power comes great responsibility, as Spider-Man. Yeah, I think this is, you're connected to an Aquarius energy here. This is exact same dang cards. Okay. Physically, now is the time to use the most business-like way and use other people's resources. There's interconnection here with whatever's going on with your goals and stuff like this. it's not life and death. Here's the thing, like, if it's not working out the way you think it should go and there's other dynamics involved, I mean, there's an interconnection here. Everybody has to play a part. They can't do it the way you think they should do it. They have their dynamics of things that's going on around them. I feel like for some of you Sagittarius, you understand that. But there are some of you out there that are very... There's this line. I just do it like this. Sorry, I'm making my table jump. If we get it done this way, then it will come to fruition. That transformation thing, you're trying to change out of it. Yeah. There's a lot of change here. There's a lot of drama and karma. I don't think it's all yours, though, Sagittarius. You're helping somebody. I mean, you're helping a lot of people. But physically, a business-like way, I think yeah, there's that logic thing again, dude. You need to be more personal, like, be real. You need to tap into the emotional side here, guys. Sagittarius, like, emotionally, like, put yourself with whatever is going on. I'm going for a collective here. There's a very big dynamic. I think with that fire, there's not enough water. Emotionally being able to connect with people. There's an emotional side here that you need to tap into to help. And I think there's some kind of more understanding that would be gained for you with your goal if you can tap into that emotional thing. Everybody is affected differently and respond differently emotionally. I feel like you're very physical, and if you make a physical fix or something with the physical, that it changes the emotional, the water side. Yeah. I have faith that it will work out. It's just the way you're trying to make it happen, it's not... It's not. It's a group effort. Everybody's affected. Everybody has their role, but everybody's affected differently emotionally. No one's like you, Sagittarius. Whatever hardship someone may go through, or even on a positive side, if someone goes through a positive, the way you would deal or respond to it or adapt to it, however it fits, is different, you know. You don't know every detail. You know your details and how you would do it. That's kind of what I hear. And it fills your fire differently than others, if that makes sense. I'm picking up that kind of vibe here. Yeah, this perspective. And you're like a go-getter. You're like trying to coax people and poke and cross the line. There's a boundary. No. I don't know. I'm not saying you're doing it badly or you're wrong in with certain people, but there's other people that just don't respond to how you or cannot connect. That's the word. Cannot connect with how your perception may be and how to overcome or do or whatever it may be. I don't know. There's a lot of people that you are helping and motivating here. I do believe you're destined to be a great leader. You are a leader. You set a great example and stuff like this. When you have a goal, you aim for it and you do achieve it. But your process of achieving your goal may be different than others when they go after their goal. Does that make sense? That's kind of what I'm picking up here. I'm feeling like a watery, like, let's tap into that water. I'm gonna pull an oracle first before I do any tarot. I want to tap into Sagittarius. I'm gonna ask to clarify some information on Sagittarius here with what do they need to connect with on the water side. That's what we need to do. Help to connect and guide Sagittarius to connect on the water side, the emotions. What is something to be worked on or to guide them to or towards to help them better serve others and to help them to see the results that they're looking for, to help to get better. I feel like you desire people to do better. What is it that Sagittarius needs to tap into to help those that he's having a hard, or they are having a hard time connecting with, Lord? What is, okay. Well, let's see, we got earth energy here, the autumn. The autumn season is about giving thanks for all that has been provided and all that has gotten you through. So Sagittarius, whoever you're helping or trying to, just help, I think their approach with them, because here we have the physical, so God's guiding you how to tap into that energy. Maybe when you talk to your people, point out the things that they know to be true, that they have overcome. I mean, perspectives are all different. You know how, like, let's use body image as an example. Someone who doesn't feel very pretty and you see them as beautiful and that they do have looks and stuff, you know what I mean? If you tell them, like, oh, you're really pretty, like, of course they have that image that they're not, right? If you approach it in a different way, like when you see them put effort into something, like let's say how they did their hair or how they painted their nails to make them look just look pretty, right? Like, wow, I like how you painted your nails and that looks very nice and you look very pretty in it. Like the things they do to themselves to feel pretty. Don't point out you're just naturally beauty. You don't need that stuff. No. Don't do that. Go at the point of what they do to themselves that you notice. Like, oh, they did a new hairstyle. Like, wow, you know what? And be honest though. Like, look at the things that they do and point that out. The same thing for the past things. The things that they've gotten through, the things that they know that you've seen. Point that out. Like, hey, when this happened, the way you handled that when I saw you at this instant, that is awesome. You can keep doing that. Those kinds of things. However, that's what I'm trying to explain. The moment where you were both present, what you saw, and they know that you saw, and the strengths. I'm pointing at the word strength right now. What they did. Those points, you need to point that out. Don't reflect so much on the past, but like I'm saying, the past is part of it, things that they've overcome, but you both have to be present. And I'm talking more close to the now. If this is like a childhood thing or something like that, don't go that far. I mean, you can, but as long as you were both present, not like hearsay from other people or whatever. Don't do that, okay? That's what I'm saying. Okay, next. Powers, thank you. So gratitude. Well, for those things, I don't know. I'm not saying that you're not grateful. Maybe the way you show gratitude instead of expression, because this is an emotional thing I'm asking you to tap into for you to help. Rather than, I don't know. There's something within the power of gratitude, the statement, like, wow. Like if they brought you something or kind of make a bigger deal out of it than you normally do. Like, wow, I really appreciate you running over and doing that for me. like, I was really tired and da-da-da-da, and you went and grabbed that for me and brought it to my house and dropped it off. Like, dang, I appreciate it. Letting them know, like, where you were at that moment and how you know, them doing that, like, them knowing where you were at emotionally or physically, however it fits, and them running to do that, or just even popping off and surprising you with it. You know, even though I kind of feel like when people do something for you, you feel beholden rather than a gratitude too. Like, you gotta pay it back. There are groups around you that don't, there's people around you that don't expect you, just like her, that you show up next week and do something, the same thing for them or something like that. No. It was just, I wanted to do that for you. I didn't want anything back. I just, thank you, and it was the thought behind it. It's this emotional thing, okay? That's what it is. There's no need to go and, like, do something right away nice back to them, you know what I mean? That's what I'm picking up here, just like, yeah. Okay. Power of gratitude. I'm just so inclined to look at the bottom of the deck, though. Healing, inspiring, release. You know, maybe that would also help, is like when you point out those things, the things that you like, how they handled them, especially when you guys are both present, that you do know, that inspired me. I learned that from you. You know? What about that person inspires you? Because that builds their confidence up. That was something good and positive, right? That makes them rise a little higher to reach others. Just some thought there. All right. So enough of the water. Okay. Got that. Something within the relationship dynamic. I'm gonna use my Japanese deck. Yeah. This is very thoughtful. Like, I'm very, like, you're, like, trying to help and think of ways and do things. I see that. 1 second, guys. My phone. Let me know my battery thing's down. Close. I hope to God you didn't see my face. Probably did. Sucks. Anywho, that just ruined my read. Okay. What do we got for Sagittarius on this journey here? What do we got? Yeah, these ones are a little harder for me to back shovel because they're so long. I want to trim them. I really do, but I haven't had the time to do it. Okay. What do we need to know for Sagittarius? The world. Okay. The world. And we got the Hierophant. This is like Major Arcana, guys. Major Arcana. What we got for Sagittarius? Oh, we got Swans, 6 of Swords. We got 7 of Wands. Yep. Okay. Six of Cups. The Hanged Man. What are these babies up? Moon. Oh, the High Priestess, sorry. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Murders. Okay. Let us see. Yeah. See, here I see this. Okay, so there's your group here, your worlds and stuff like this. The Hierophant. I see them coming to you here with the Hierophant. Like, you're someone of, like, leadership and guidance. I feel like you are well respected. It's an example of a lot of things. And they come to you for that Ace of Wands, that passion, that to ignite them, to move, to help them. It's guidance with this wand, like to give them that wand, to carry this torch. Is what I'm seeing here. For some of you, you could be in a relationship, and you both are a power couple, and the people that are around you come to you for guidance. Because it's like the way I have a couple here looking up this dude. It's supposed to be the Hierophant, but I see it in kind of a reverse, like the people coming to you as a couple as well for guidance. Like, this is what's going on with me, and you guys are like, here's a wand. You give them that spark, that passion, the drive. And see, here we go into that passion and stuff. Like, here we go. It guides them to move away from choppy waters. We got the Six of Swords here. So that passion that you passed along to them to ignite them and everything, to help them move away and learn to stand and fight. Like, you encourage that a lot. And here we go into the Six of Cups energy. Like, you bring up past stuff, maybe even stories from your past of things. And you could also be giving or helping to stand for someone from the past. And so this could be childhood. So maybe a family dynamic here, or friends from the past. This also talks about reconciliation as well. People from the past, or making peace with the past as well. So if you're also this could be taken as moving forward from that, making peace with it in some form for you Sagittariuses. I don't think that's for a whole lot of you, but something with your past you learned from and you've become a stronger person. There's that energy I'm picking up right now with this card. Learning how to stand and overcome. And I mean, that wand is to help them move forward from whatever things are going on. I mean, past could be yesterday, right? Or 5 hours ago. It doesn't matter, but for these people, I feel like you've done a lot of that for yourself. I think there's some healing that needs to be done for you, Sagittarius, from the past. And I'm not talking like some of you, very small few of you, probably childhood stuff, but there is a dynamic of like the past like 10 years. I'm feeling that there are old wounds that you claim to have healed from, And I feel like there's barriers, or you've just created walls. And not being open to that possibility of whatever that may be. Because then we go into the Hanged Man. That's, you know, waiting. You know. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to look over my camera here. You know, with that past energy here. Let's keep going with, before I go into you, but I'm picking up with that dynamic of helping others, though. From this energy here, like I described, it's telling, you're telling people that, like, with this Hanged Man here, like, the guy is laying in the water, right? He's got stuff all around him and everything like that, and he's in it, waiting for possibilities, what have you. With the High Priestess, I mean, what things to unfold. You know, High Priestess is also secret, talks about secrets, and like also a spiritual, like some sense of spiritual connection, or finding answers within the secrets. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And these are, if it was upright, it's the things that you're working on, trying to produce fruit, but it's in the reverse. This is an interesting read. I'm getting like a vroom, 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 bouncing back and forth thing with your peoples, and then with you. Maybe part of your fact that it's not so successful, I feel like that's part of the thing. You're getting some things that aren't successful here, and it's frustrating you. Is because the things that you deny yourself within the past, Sagittarius, like you haven't healed from. That's what I'm talking about. Like the stuff that you have not healed for the last 10 years. There's some things here, Sagittarius, that you've put on pause. You're just letting life around you happen. You're waiting. You're not taking a chance on it, though. Like you secretly hide that pain. And I've got this High Priest. I think I have 2 in this deck. I have like doubles of some of the majors in this deck. This is a feminine energy. So that's emotional. Women are, you know, not that I'm putting women down or anything. I'm a woman, but, you know, it's something very, a deep cut, man. And you're not very good. Like, you're so logical. Here's the thing. Logically and versus emotionally. Like, we're having I think that's why things aren't producing like you want them to. Because they know these people, like, the flaws or things that you have gone through, the things you have not healed from. You say one thing, but, you know, they know you're not doing that. You say that, you know, but no, you're not healed. That's the trick there. That's not a trick. That's just the catch. They see what you got, but is it everything that you want, Sagittarius? There is that. There is that. Let's get a detail for each row here. Can you give me a detail on the top row, Lord? Give me a detail card for this top row. Oh, 5 of Swords. Look at that 5 of Swords. Okay, this goes 2 ways, Sagittarius. So for this top row here, like I described, the worlds, you know, if you're a couple, whatever, it doesn't matter. But with the top row, you know, people, your people around in your world coming to you for guidance, and you start a flame and stuff like this, but it doesn't prove fruitful. You kind of get frustrated. Like I gave you all the guidance, like passion, but you didn't use it properly. And you kind of feel like the 5 of Swords. Like some kind of like quit and cut their, like, And then also, here's the thing that I'm picking up in a relationship dynamic very strongly with this card is that